Why, Heidi ho, Heidi ho. So, read my Torah portion this morning. So, when we read our Torah portions, depending on what app you have, so I have an app on my tablet and my phone, and I read my Torah portion. And then you have your daily mitzvahs or other things that they have on there, and then the links to all the different chapters of the Tanakh, which would be the Old Testament, the Psalm, what they believe to be the Old Testament. So, anyway. Vayikra, which is Leviticus, chapter 21 tells about what a Kohen, a priest, or a Kohen Gadol, high priest, is supposed to, how they're supposed to behave and who they're supposed to marry and why. And it leads me to things like how we're attached to all things that we attach ourselves to, the energy, the currency that we attach ourselves to. So, like I've said before, when I was a young man, I had my convictions, and it's because of reading Torah that I had those convictions. And it tells, and he shall take a wife in her virginity, a widow or one divorced or a profaned woman or a harlot, these shall he not take. Talking about the types of women that we are supposed to. So I was taught that as a young man, what type of woman I should marry when I chose a wife who I should marry. And it's my own fault, so I made my mistakes. I allowed myself to be beguiled. I wasn't like Joseph. I didn't run away. I allowed myself to be beguiled by a certain type of female. And she was not who I should have married. I knew that. So I brought that upon myself. And that's quite often what we do. So, like I've said before, with these papers, documents, a marriage license, hunting license, fishing license, driving license, so you give up all your rights, God given rights. Well, we're not supposed to give up our God given rights. So it's like taking a bribe. Our eyes become clouded and we lack judgment because we start to follow the beliefs of other nations. And we're not supposed to do these things. So we attach ourselves to the energy, and that's proven. So a woman is always attached to the energy of every man she's ever been with. But the same thing applies to a man, whether men realize that or not. Because if the woman is attached to you, then you're attached to her. So that's the message for today. Make wise choices. God bless. Much love.